to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And talk to me a little bit about yourself. Like, what's your major? Do you live on campus?
I'm a first year student here at UF, and I'm a civil engineering major, and I do live on campus at Beatty Tower.
Oh, nice. I used
Yeah.
to live there.
Oh, do you?
So,
That's
yeah.
cool. Yeah.
And last year. So I wanted to ask you some questions about on-campus dining.
Okay.
What did you? First of all, did you eat on campus often?
Yeah, either like twice a day.
Where did you usually eat?
Right here at Broward.
Do you have meal plan?
Yeah, I have a meal.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I'll eat at like the different restaurants around campus that are on the meal plan.
Like, do you eat also off campus?
Somewhat, yeah. Yeah, I'll go to like the fast food places around campus.
Since you live in Beatty, I think you have kitchen, right? Kitchen.
Yeah, I have a kitchen.
Do you use that?
Yeah, we use that a lot. I actually cooked before I came here. I just came here to get cookies and stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, their cookies are very good.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about the quality of food on campus?
I think it's pretty good actually. They always have like a good variation of food, and it's normally like I've never had bad food here, and I overall I like it. So I think it's not bad.
What do you think about the cost of on-campus dining?
I think it's pretty high. Well, it's not high for the food companies because it's buffet style, but I mean $8 a meal it can get kind of high, especially if you don't have a meal plan. It would be costly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. So what do you think about a new idea that I've come up with?
Okay.
That involves creating a new restaurant in which cooks from around Gainesville are going to be hosted by US.
Okay.
So they're going to cook there, one different cook every day.
Okay.
And the menu will include vegan, vegetarian, meat, and the cook's own recipes. And there also includes the menu will include like food that satisfy all kinds of dietary
Right.
preferences. So online, a second plate with half price,
Okay.
so that they can get it to go. Or last, there's gonna be like discount cards for supermarkets in Gainesville, so that people can go and get their own groceries.
Yeah,
And
no,
other things.
Yeah.
That's basically. What do you think about this?
There's different chefs coming in every week, and then you get different varieties of food. Like I know coming to the dining halls, it can be the same food all the time, and I think different chefs coming in would give you a different taste of food every day, and especially if the price wasn't too much and the discounts that you would give out, I think they would really help. And they would like I use my kitchen in my room, so I would really enjoy that, and I think it'd be a plan that I would use definitely.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hello, my name is Artemis. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Jamie.
Nice to meet you,
It's
Jamie.
nice to meet you too.
So tell me a little bit about yourself.
So I'm a second year chemical engineer. I was born in Miami and now I'm in Gainesville for school.
And it's your second year?
Yeah.
And where do you live at the moment?
I live off campus. I live at the Woodlands.
Nice.
So
So have you eaten or do you eat often on campus?
yes, I have.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you usually go?
I usually just go to Gator Dining.
Cater dining?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you think about the quality of food there?
I mean, it's okay. I wouldn't say it's the best, but I've had better food for sure.
What do you think about the cost? Is it reasonable?
I think it's very overpriced
Very
for the quality of the food. Like the quality of the food is okay, but could be better.
Okay, nice. So what would you recommend in order for that to change? What do you think?
I mean, I think they should just improve the quality of the food, like I mentioned, And I think they should be a little bit more reasonable on the price. And I think they should just provide healthier options.
Do you think that their food options are diverse or not that much?
I think it's pretty diverse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I'd like to now tell you about my idea on how to improve theater dining.
Mm-hmm.
I've thought about creating a new restaurant in which UF will be hosting cooks from around Gainesville,
Mm-hmm.
from all kinds of restaurants, and every day we'll have a different cook cooking for us with a different menu,
Mm-hmm.
and students will go there and buy their stuff, and they will be able also to look at the menu through an app, and also order an extra plate if they want,
Mm-hmm.
and for half price. They can also, when they get there and get their meal, they can get like discounts from supermarkets, so they can also they have the ability to buy things from food from the supermarket for cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
And also and that basically, and the menu will cover like all needs, which would include vegetarian, vegan,
Mm-hmm.
meat eaters, and whatever it is possible to have on a menu.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I think that sounds like a good idea, and I really like that, like, second plate half off too.
Yeah.
I think people would really like that.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Artemis. What's your name?
I'm Andy.
Andy. Nice to meet you, Andy.
Nice to see you too.
I wanted to ask you, tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, what's your major and what are you doing here?
I'm majoring in physics. I live right here on campus at Reed Hall down over there.
Nice.
This is my first year, although I did come in with some credits, so that was pretty nice.
Nice, nice. Did you live on you live on campus? So
Yes.
did you eat often on campus? Do you have a meal plan?
I do not have a meal plan. I do come here occasionally.
Okay. Where else do you eat? Did you eat here?
I eat here, again, occasionally. I go to Chick-fil-A. Sometimes I do make my own meals.
Okay, nice. So, what do you think about the quality of the food on campus?
It's pretty decent, I have to say. It's a lot better than most food that I've seen on the college campus. So.
Nice. And what do you think about the prices of the food? The cost?
It's reasonable. You do have a wide variety that you can choose from. And of course, you're allowed to indulge yourself as much as you want.
Nice. Okay, thank you. So I've got an idea of improving the on-campus dining, and the idea is to create a new restaurant where UF will be hosting people from, like, cooks from restaurants around Gainesville, and there will be one different cook every day on that restaurant that will be cooking for students, and for each student can order online a second plate, and the second plate will be half price to go. And also, people that go there and dine, they can get gift cards or discount cards on food on supermarkets in Gainesville. So. Also, the menu will include vegan and vegetarian, as well as meat options, and also fish options. So everybody could choose in terms of their own dietary conditions and preferences. What do you think about that idea?
I actually think that's a fascinating concept because then you won't be limited to, because I believe Aramark has these restaurants. So if you were able to host chefs from different restaurants from around here, you have even wider selection than what Aramark can just offer.
Yeah.
So I think it's a great idea. That's very excellent.
That's great. Thank you very much. My name is Artemis. What's your name?
Kieran.
Kieran. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So tell me a little bit about yourself. Did you live on campus, or what's your major? Or is it your first year?
I just transferred here in spring, so about 4 weeks ago. I currently live off campus on 62nd. It's kind of near Oak Small. I am currently looking for a closer place to campus though. And my major, I'm a microbiome cell science major, and I dream to do cancer research.
Very nice, very interesting. I'm a chemistry major.
So is my brother.
Oh, cool. I wanted to ask you, do you often eat on campus, or do you prefer eating off campus or cooking for yourself?
I often eat on campus because I don't have time to cook for myself, unfortunately, but if I do have time, I will. But normally on campus, I'll either get Chick-fil-A, I get Starbucks quite often, or Jimmy John's right across the street.
Very nice. And what about, what do you think about the quality of food on campus?
I'd say it's about the same as everywhere.
Is that weird?
Not as good as my cooking, but good enough.
Okay, nice. What do you think about the cost of on campus?
It's okay.
It's okay. It's reasonable.
It's reasonable, but of course I'd want it to be cheaper.
Yeah.
But reasonable, I'd say so.
Okay, nice. My last, the last thing I'm going to tell you is I have an idea on how to improve Gator Dining, which is create a new restaurant, which will have more variety on food. Like we'll serve both the vegan, vegetarian students, both and people that eat meat and dairy products, and also it will be from different cuisines as well. So this will be on campus, and also people that go there will have the choice to order online, like a second plate to go, which is half price as the first plate.
Oh.
And also they'll get like discount cards and gift cards from other supermarkets, so that they can go and get their own food as well from other supermarkets. And this will bring we'll host cooks from around Gainesville, so there will be one different cook every day that will cook for students, and that's basically it. What do you think?
I think it's a good idea because I'm personally, in my household, my mom and sister are vegan, but I'm not, like at all. I love my meat and everything. So I know the struggle of trying to want like a burger and then getting kale for dinner. So I think it's a good, it's just good for students because you don't have to it's not focused on one thing. So it's just, options are free. And if you said you get a second plate to go for half off, I'd take up that opportunity as much as possible.
That's awesome. Thank you so
So,
much.
no problem.
Thank you.
My name is Sebastian Duque.
Nice. My name is Artemis.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'd like to ask you, tell me a little bit about yourself. Like
Sure.
your major, where do you live? Do you live on campus or off campus? What year you're in?
Okay. So my name is Sebastian. I'm a third year animal science major, and I currently live off campus. This is my first year living off campus. My first 2 years I lived on campus.
Do you usually eat on campus or off campus? Now that you live off campus.
Now that I live off campus, I rarely eat on campus. I'd say maybe once or twice a month.
Did you used to eat more often on campus when you lived on campus?
Yeah, so when I lived on campus, I would eat on campus like every single day, basically.
You had a meal plan?
I did. I had the 7-day all-you-can-eat meal plan when I was a freshman and a sophomore.
So tell me, what do you think about the quality of the food on campus?
Sure. So there's two kinds of places you can go to eat. There's number one the dining halls, which is kind of like an all you can eat, and then there's like specific locations that include Panda Express. One of my favorites was Pollo Tropical. They have Starbucks. They switch between Burger King and Subway and Wendy's. There's a lot of changing of that. But in the dining halls, depending on which dining hall you went to at what time of day, there was better food. So there's one dining hall called Broward. It had better breakfast. But for dinner, Gator Dining had better dinner. Overall, the food quality, I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, it was 7 or 8. You do get your money's worth if you go 3 or 4 times a day. If you choose to eat at any of the other locations that are on the meal plan, like Pollo, you get a lunch swipe. That was one of my favorite options to use because Pollo Tropical was it's delicious. It's pretty cool, and they have Panda that you can use on FlexBucks. Subway was always a nice choice too.
Okay, very nice. So you thought the price of on-campus food is reasonable for if you eat like every day, if you have a meal plan?
Yeah. So the best way I can explain that is if you do utilize the meal plan to its max capacity of eating 3-4 times a day every single day of the week, you will get your money's worth. But if you don't eat 3-4 times a day, you're paying like $10 a meal. So it depends whether you can get your money's worth or not. But usually the prices they're reasonable. They're a little elevated, but they're reasonable.
Okay, nice, thank you. So my idea on improving Gator dining is the following. So I thought about creating a restaurant in which UF will be hosting cooks from around Gainesville. So every day, one different cook will cook for students from different restaurants. And every day there's gonna be a different menu, which will cover all kinds of dietary restrictions like vegetarians, vegans, meat lovers, and or fish lovers even.
Sure.
And so I thought about that, and as well, there's gonna be like if somebody wants an extra plate, he can pay half price for the second plate, and he will be able to take out.
Okay.
And also, if somebody eats there with his lunch, there will be given coupons.
Okay.
Like discounts from supermarkets in Gainesville so that you can get and go and buy their own groceries. What do you think?
Sure. So that definitely sounds like a really good idea. I like the aspect of the diversity. We do have, UF being one of the nation's top universities, we have all kinds of, cultures, races, backgrounds. So that diversity idea is really great. Also keeping it, at a low, affordable price and encouraging, more purchasing through discounts or coupons is definitely a great idea as well.
Okay. Thank you so much.
No problem.